As a teenager, did you ever stop to think about why a homeless person is homeless, or who keeps the community clean, or who helps the elderly in your community? Better yet, as a teenager, did you ever stop to think about ways to help others and the impact that you could have on someone else's life? Most adults, younger and older, can relate to the lack of knowledge we had as teenagers regarding community involvement and how it could positively affect ourselves and others. Today I would like to speak to you about the possibility of a mandatory community service class in high schools. I myself never knew where to begin to get involved in community services until gaining a job role that requires it. A mandatory community service class can benefit the student, it can benefit the community, and the student's future. The first topic I'd like to speak about is personal development for the student. Young teenagers and young adults, they're still trying to figure out what their purpose is in life, what they like, what they dislike, where their strengths and weaknesses are. I feel like community service could help find those things. Whenever you're working with homeless or people that just have different culture than you or grew up in a different generation, or you can even just knowing everyone's story and where they come from and what you're wanting to do and helping, and every aspect that you could do in community involvement where you're helping, it could help you understand where your heart is and what you have a passion for. I also believe that it can make students more aware and more concerned with social justice. So instead of, for example, the homeless, instead of giving every homeless person that you see the stereotypical story of why they're in the situation they are, to take the time to understand what got them there and how we can help bring them out of that. The community will also benefit so much from having a mandatory class. A lot of times community involvement is far and few between, and they're always looking for people to help and people to be involved, and of course that's without pay, so it's hard to find people that have the time that they can take to do that. So students can help keep the local parks clean and other community properties, and maybe even start outreach programs that can be created for homeless within our communities. Students can help plan and host charities and to raise money for local charity groups. Those would be super beneficial for the community. Also, it can help benefit the student's future. Whenever a student begins applying for colleges or even for job positions, there is a extracurricular activity section on the applications for both, and colleges and businesses love seeing those sections filled out. And how perfect is that to have community involvement? That says a lot about you as a person. So being involved in the community, it also creates opportunity for several recommendation letters. When you're helping others, they're going to want to help you, especially seeing that you're trying to better yourself. And having a class for community service helps students that don't have the time of school or outside of school and extracurricular activities, and so they can still have time within class to be involved in community service. So if you're in band, or if you play football, or if you're a cheerleader, or whatever you may be doing outside of school, you can still have that time within your school schedule to take the time to be involved in community service. A student's involvement in community service can enhance personal growth and development. It can help improve the community and help provide a greater opportunity both academically and career-wise for the student. Mandatory community service provides so many positive results for the student and the community. With the help of the community service, we can raise more well-rounded adults that will help better the future. Thank you.